Alright, this is going to be my first review, and it's going to be of a one of the new Dell G series laptops. This is the G3 15-inch. Right away, I want you guys to notice that this laptop is the Recon Blue model, and looks nothing like the Recon Blue model that's advertised on the internet, on Dell's website. Looks 100% gray, right? You can tell there's a hint of blue to it, so maybe it's 99% gray, but it just doesn't look like that laptop advertised. And I just want people to be aware of that. If I were to rebuy this laptop, I would probably get the black version. Other than that, it looks great. I'm not bashing it in any way. It's just not what I expected in the mail, right, when I first took it out of the box. But other than that, I like it. It looks good, looks unique, looks different. I'm not going to complain about it at all. But power button fail. All right. Other than that, I got the laptop because I needed a new one. This laptop was not meant for gaming for me. Definitely like gaming, I'll say, but not, your hardcore gaming. I'll do that on console. I want to get into PC gaming, but that's not now. But other than that, if you are going to buy a laptop such as this, or a desktop, doesn't matter, a computer, then the first thought in your head as to why is gaming, and you want to get a 1060. That's just the way I think. You want to get at least a 1060. This is a 1050 Ti. This is a 1050 Ti i7-8750H 6-core processor, 8 gigs of RAM, and a 256 gigabyte SSD. And I got this for $850. That's a beautiful price, right? So that leaves a couple of concerns as to why is this so cheap for those specs. You would imagine there's a trade-off. Well, the only trade-off I found was the screen. And the screen isn't even bad. The screen's a full 1080p screen. When I say screen, I mean compared to the G5 and the G7, this screen is only 1080p at 60 hertz. The G5, G7, you can get a 4K screen. You can get a UHD display. So that's, and they're thicker, of course. They're thicker than this one. This is very thin, and the heating is a concern on this. After gaming with, Fallout and Fortnite, there are no heating problems whatsoever on this thing. I had no problems. The temperature idle, as you can see now, the GPU idle is not bad at all. I had a previous Inspiron that idled around 50 degrees, and when I would game Fallout or Fortnite, the CPU temperature would go up to 75 degrees, and this was a 4-year-old laptop, so it's pretty new, actually, if you think about it. It's only 4 years old. We would get to 75 degrees, and this, I don't even want to talk about it. GT 750M would get up to about the same temperature as well. This, when I play Fortnite or Fallout, I don't even hear the fans run a lot. They barely even run. Temperatures on these are only in the 40s. 50 to 60 max. The maximum I've ever seen it get to is 60. I'll even boot up Fallout. This is only Fallout 3, by the way. I don't do much gaming on here. I do play Fallout regularly, but I mainly play Fortnite on console. But Fallout I play on here. I have a PS3 controller. I plug that in, and I play it on here. But right now I'm just going to do this so you guys can see a little bit. Fallout is a GPU intensive game. And right now, just monitor the temperatures. We have no problems. Reloading big places in Fallout is quite a task, I would imagine. All those textures. This is on ultra settings. And that's not even bad. The fans aren't even on. It's not even really warm. And it stays like this throughout the entire game when I play for hours. The temperatures stay like that. The fans do kick on. When they do kick on, you'll hear them. You'll hear them kick on. They sound good. No rattle. Nothing. And they're not on long. They cool it pretty quickly. And the laptop, when it's noticeably, it's a very quiet laptop. It's beautiful. I like it a lot. Doesn't make, the fans are not obnoxious like my old Inspiron was from 4 years ago. But other than that, I haven't really had any problems with the temperature at all. It will get hot, of course, like any laptop. But if you're really concerned with the temperature, and you are a gamer. You're going to purposely game on this laptop and you have the extra couple $100, I'd go for the G5 or the G7 if you're really that concerned. But if this is going to be your everyday laptop and gaming is not the priority, G3 is fine. When you do want to game, even though gaming's not the priority, but you do want to game like me, when you want, the G3 will do fine. I'm going to try and get Fortnite here on high settings, or maximum settings, so we can try and get those fans running so you can hear them. Make sure it's on that, actually. Alright, so we got it on Epic settings. It's very good. Okay, great. I want these fans to run so you can hear them. Get an idea what they sound like. They're running now, it's just very quiet. It's too quiet, you'll never hear it on camera. But just keep in mind the temperatures, the loads. Here we go. Maybe you can hear them now. Not sure if you can hear that. That's it. That's what the fans sound like on max RPM.
Oh my god.
It's not bad. You get a little, you know, get cursed out by some little kid now. I'm default skin. I'm not very good at this game. Oh, there you go. Now you can hear him.
Stop, please.
I'm not sure if you can make that out over the little kid yelling stop, but you can hear the fans. But that's your average temperature throughout the entire game on Epic settings. And the fans do stay on like that to keep the temperature from exceeding a certain degrees. So it's pretty good. It's not bad. If you're gonna, you know, if you want that to go down, I played this on medium settings, and the average temperature was about 45 degrees on medium settings, which isn't bad. Now you can hear the fans cooling it down again, just so you get an idea. Hear that? It's going down now. So that's the fan on the max RPM. Once again, you will hear it, but it's not there long because they're off now, and we're back to normal temps. So that was Fortnite on maxed out settings. And it runs okay on a 1050 Ti, but if this was a 1060, you get better results. So other than that, if you're going to play heavier loaded games, you're going to want 1060, like I said. But right now, we're not too hot up here at all. There is a detailed video out there that goes through the temperature readings in detail, way better than me. But I think you would be fine playing, you know, he plays Grand Theft Auto. I think you know, Battlefield. I think you'd be fine with this laptop. But if you're concerned, then you could probably move up to the G5, and you'll get better things from that anyway, right? Like I said, better screen. Specs are sort of the same, but there's more available. You can get up to an i9 in the G7, which is ridiculous, but other than that, it's a very good laptop. Runs very quiet. Right now, it's super quiet. You don't hear anything. Loads apps very quickly. Very smooth. The colors look great. It's a standard 1080p screen, like I said. And that's it. It looks great. I like it. Dell gives you 30 days to return it if you buy it and use it. You know, if you don't like it, you got 30 days to return it. So I'm definitely not going to return this. You can expand the RAM. There's only one. In this particular model, there's only one RAM spot occupied with an 8GB stick of 2666 RAM. I'm going to eventually get more RAM. It's very expensive, though. It's like $250 for another 8GB stick. So that's in the future. Other than that, great laptop. If you're a hardcore gamer and are concerned about temps or anything else, G5 is for you. If you're a hardcore gamer and you get the G3, get the 1060. Other than that, that's it.